Hi everyone, this is Janet. I'm here with another video of some things that I've been working on the past couple of days, and I thought I'd share my projects with you. I've taken another embroidery hoop and made a wall hanging, but I didn't embroider it. I just used the hoop as a way of making my canvas. I had gotten some material a while back that I just fell in love with, and I thought I'd use it as the background for this canvas. And I've called this canvas Design. Years ago when I went to college, one of my classes was a design class because I went into college for business, and I thought that's what I would title this. Another thing I like is also dress forms. I love dress forms. I love making them. I love using them in my different projects, as well as flowers and jewelry, and that is what you're going to see on this canvas. Let me show it to you here. This is the canvas that I've completed. As I said, I used a embroidery hoop, as you can see on the back, as the frame for this canvas. This is the material that I was telling you about. I absolutely love this. I love this. It's a blue and a teal, and it has splashes of white, and there's even little flecks of gold in it. And I use that as the background for this canvas. And I wanted to have a dress form on, which I did. I had a pattern, and I traced it out onto this blue paper that I got. I can't remember what paper pack I got this out of. I believe it's, I don't remember. I don't want to give you the wrong one, so I'm not sure. And I used that as the basis for the dress form. And then, of course, I took lace. I love my lace. And I put layers and layers of lace as the skirt of the dress form. And then, of course, I gave it a necklace with a little gem, and then I used some gold stickles to form the chain for the necklace itself. Once I had that done, then I started to do my flowers. I have this little flower here. I made a cream-colored lacy base to it, and then I put this flower that I got from Michael's. This flower and then this flower over here are both from Michael's. But this one I actually put on top of a lace base, so it would give it a little bit of depth to it. And then this flower here is out of a white lace. And this piece of jewelry was actually my mother-in-law's. And of course, it's not something that I would wear, but I wanted to put it on this canvas, so I cut the back off. It was a pin. I cut the back off, and I hot glued it to the lace here. And I've been getting my charms in for an upcoming swap that I'll be doing. And this charm here, I just got today. I just put this on. It's a little dress, like a dress form charm. And then underneath this, let me move this here. The charm underneath is actually a little purse. And I kind of hung them there on this piece of jewelry. And then this piece of jewelry is also a pin that belonged to my mother-in-law. And I wanted to put those here on this canvas because this is a canvas that I'm going to keep. I'm not going to give it away or sell it. And I added that to the dress form itself, and I backed it with some feathers. This is like an off-white feather. This one here is like a light blue and then a dark blue feather. And then I also added one of my little homemade purses here that I make out of binding clips. And I added a chain and a little green bow there. And then to outline the frame, I used this double lace here. It is a white lace with embroidered seam on it, and then it's backed by this light blue lace here. And I put that all around, and of course I added my strand of pearls here. And then the title I cut out of the same paper I used as for on the dress form, and I just had design put on it, and I added a few blue gems. And then I outlined the paper itself with some squiggles that makes it look like I stitched around the sign. But that is going to hang in my craft room and I just love it. I love the color. Pink is my absolute favorite color, but this color, this teal, and this blues and stuff, they run a very close second. But I wanted to share that with you. I absolutely love that. I was at the fabric store today, and they didn't have this anymore, this fabric. If they ever come back, I'm going to get some more because I really, really love that fabric. So that's one of the things I've worked on, and I looked on Pinterest. I often look on Pinterest to get ideas for things that I can alter. And I, of course, looked on to see about altering a CD, and that's what I did. This is actually a CD. You can't tell because I've got it completely covered. But I took the CD, and this paper here is from the Mariposa pack. I love the Mariposa paper. I almost hate cutting it up because each page is just so deliciously beautiful. But anyway, I cut the piece out that had the bird and then the blue butterfly here. And I measured it onto the CD, and I covered the front and the back with that paper. And on the front, I also covered it with Mod Podge because I wanted it to have a nice shiny front. And once it was dry from the Mod Podge, I added first I added one layer of lace. It's a very thin layer. And then I put another type of lace here on the back. It's a different kind. And then once that was on, then I added my pearls. I have a little hanger thing up here because this will hang in my craft room as well. And then once I had all that on, I put the hands of a clock on because I wanted this to represent a clock. And when I first put the letters on, I put them in down on with a blue lettering, and it just didn't show up real well for me. And I thought, well, I use the blue lettering as the shadow, and so I took silver lettering and put it on top, and it says time to scrap. And that I'm going to put in my craft room. But anyway, I wanted to add some things to it, and of course I added another one of my flowers. This, of course, is from Michaels, and I made the lacy bottom to it. This little flower here, it's a crocheted flower with the pearl in the center. It is from I Am Roses. And then this flower here I had made about a year ago out of some ribbon. I got some wide ribbon. Oh, it was about that wide in that color. And I thought, I wonder if I could make a flower base. And I did. So I added that, and then I put, it's like, it's a cross between a brown and a yellow, I guess. It's a real pretty color pearl for the centerpiece. And I wanted to add another butterfly. This one is sort of flat because it's on the paper. So I took one of the butterflies off of another piece of the Mariposa paper, and I fussy cut around it. And I hot glued it down, and then I took some of the Mod Podge, and I covered it with Mod Podge so it would be nice and stiff. So, but these are the two projects I've been working on in my craft room lately, and they're of course going to go in my craft room. And I really had a good time working with them. They're beautiful colors, the greens and then the blues, and this one I absolutely love. And I love birds and butterflies anyway, so it was a good fit for me. And then, of course, again, the blue on here, and then the different jewels that I put on and charms and everything. So I wanted to share that with all of you, and I hope you've enjoyed it and like my creations that I've made. I've enjoyed sharing them with you, and I hope all of you have a super great Easter, and I wish you all the best this Easter season. And thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of you. Bye.